Hello students. Previous class we started chapter 13, why do we fall ill. We discussed about health. Health actually it is a state of well-being, physical, mental and social. So if health means a state of physical, mental and social well-being, it cannot be something that each one of us can achieve entirely on our own. That means it is so related. The health of all organisms will depend on their surroundings or the environment. As I gave the example that during floods, the environment is as such, that is, the normal activities cannot be performed. The environment includes the physical environment. So health is at risk in this kind of natural calamities like cyclone, floods, earthquakes, right? Human beings live in societies. Our social environment therefore is an important factor. So that is the physical environment, and now here you see the social environment. So human beings live in societies. Our social environment therefore is an important factor in our individual health. We live in villages, towns or cities. In such places, even our physical environment is decided by our social environment. One example I gave it, that is the natural calamities. But here, this physical environment is decided by our social environment. Let us see how. Consider what would happen if no agency is ensuring that garbage is collected and disposed. What would happen if no one takes responsibility for cleaning the drains and ensuring that water does not collect in the streets or open spaces? So, if there is a great deal of garbage thrown in our streets, or if there is open drain, water lying stagnant around where we live, the possibility of poor health increases. Therefore, public cleanliness is important for individual health. So that personal and community issues matter for health. We need food to be healthy, and this food will have to be earned by doing work. For this, the opportunity to do work has to be available. You know, unemployment, it is a big issue in our country. So to remain well, we need to have an opportunity to earn money. On the other hand, we need to be happy in order to be truly healthy, and if we mistreat each other and are afraid of each other, we cannot be happy or healthy. With a small example, I am trying to explain it. When there is a quarrel among friends, you see, the situation becomes as such that you are unable to walk joyfully, which you normally do. That means what? The situation is not healthy, or it is not keeping you in a good state. So you are not able to walk efficiently. So social equality and harmony are therefore necessary for individual health. We can think many other such examples of connections between community issues and individual health. Next, we are going to start distinctions between healthy and disease-free. So health, it is a state of well-being, and disease that is actually disturbed is, that means kind of discomfort. So health we are using in a broader spectrum, whereas disease is part of it. It is more specific, it is more limited. So if this is what we mean by health, what do we mean by disease? The word is actually self-explanatory. We can think of it as disease, disturbed is. Disease, in other words, literally means being uncomfortable. However, the word is used in a more limited meaning. We talk of disease when we can find a specific and particular cause for discomfort. This does not mean that we have to know the absolute final cause. We can say that someone is suffering from diarrhea. Diarrhea, loose motion. So we can say that someone is suffering from diarrhea. without knowing exactly what has caused loose motions. What is the cause of it, we do not know, but just we can say that this person is suffering from diarrhea. We can now easily see that it is possible to be in poor health without actually suffering from a particular disease. Simply not being diseased is not the same as being healthy. Good health for a dancer may mean being able to stretch his or her body into difficult but graceful positions. On the other hand, good health for a musician may mean having enough breathing capacity in his or her lungs to control the notes from his or her flute. That means what? The person is in a state so that he or she can perform the activities very efficiently. So to have the opportunity to realize the unique potential in all of us is also necessary for real health. That means what the potential that get expressed. So the person is in a good state, and because of that this the potential can be expressed, and we say the person is in good. So we can be in poor health without there being a simple cause in the form of an identifiable disease. This is the reason why when we think about health, we think about societies and communities. On the other hand, when we think about disease, we think about individual sufferers. So today we have learnt personal and community issues and distinctions between healthy and disease-free. Thank you, students.